Hello, boxing fans. October 17th, 2010. I'm here to make a video of the Marcos Maidana versus Amir Khan fight, which is scheduled December 11th, 2010. I want to just give my thoughts and maybe give a little prediction of, just basically what I think of the whole fight. Anyways, I've been following Maidana for a while now. Right before he fought Victor Ortiz, and he won that fight, by the way, by technical knockout, fifth round. Gave Ortiz a pretty bad cut in his eye. Actually, two cuts, I think. But anyways, I think it's a good fight. Honestly, I like both fighters very much. Stylistically, probably Amir Khan is a better boxer, but in power and more sluggish kind of fighter, I think Maidana's got a little more advantage. He's pretty powerful, and of course, everybody suspects Amir Khan's chin getting knocked out in the first round in England and everything. But hopefully, just because he's been trained by Freddie Roach, he's kind of, you know, getting better at. Anyways, I honestly think that the fight shouldn't happen. Just my personal opinion because I like both of them. Um, because I think that both of them are both up and comers in the United States and getting into bigger fights. I preferred that Marcus Maidana fought Tim Bradley and all the other top contenders in 140 class before fighting Amir Khan because Amir Khan's doing the exact same thing. He's trying to come up, and for me as a fan for both of them, it's kind of difficult for me to, at the same time, it's a good thing because it's a good. I believe it's gonna be a good fight because both fighters or boxers will actually want to win that fight. It's like they can't at this stage of their career when everything's happening the way it is. Neither one wants to lose, which makes it an exciting fight. But at the same time, just as a fan of both fighters, I prefer that they fight other people, like other fighters right now, just because that's just me. That's just my opinion. Because I prefer that Maidana fights Ortiz again, the rematch. I don't know how or why they haven't discussed rematch yet, and I don't know. Victor Ortiz is saying he offered a rematch, and Marcus Maidana didn't want it. So I don't know. That's stuff that I don't just believe in the media. I just kind of I tried my best to just follow each fighter as I could, and just kind of. But anyways, Amir Khan's kind of like, he's coming up. He won against Paulie Malignaggi in this last fight. Beat the heck out of him. Made a boxer look. I don't know. Well, then again, I thought that was a pretty easy fight for him. Even though he kind of got a black eye, kind of bruised up eye on that fight, and Malignaggi doesn't even have that much power. So it's kind of like what would happen if he goes up with a guy that has power like Maidana and get knocked out again, and what would Amir Khan's career happen after that? Where would he go after that if he loses to Maidana? And same goes the other way around. What would happen to Maidana if he loses to Amir Khan? Because he's coming up too, and I think he's a really good prospect coming up at 140 and eventually going to welterweight because he's actually a pretty strong dude. He could come up and I believe he'll beat um, Tim Bradley, and I think he'll beat Devin Alexander and all that. And but anyways, that's just what I think of it. I think that if they do fight, if I have to, it's kind of a toss up for me of what's gonna happen in that fight. But if I had to pick a winner and if I had to predict something, um, there would be a knockout in that fight. Maybe I give it a round 9 or round 10 KO by Marcus Maidana. I just think that he has the power and the ability to take a punch. Even though he did get knocked down 3 times by Victor Ortiz, but he took the punches pretty well and got up like it was nothing. He got knocked down, but he came back and dominated and punched the heck out of Ortiz in their fight. But I could be wrong. I think Amir Khan with his popularity is growing. He's being more known as a really good prospect coming up and dominating the boxing world and hiring Freddie Roach to be his trainer. I don't think that Roach will allow his fighters to really get defeated easily. I mean, the guys he has now, like the main prospects like Amir Khan, they're gonna make sure those guys don't lose. They're the money makers of the future of for it's boxing is a business and it's kind of like each fighter's their own investment. They just gotta you know they have to make sure that they win. And Amir Khan has a growing thing right now. He's bringing in more fans from England and I don't know, but I don't think Amir Khan has that really big of an advantage. I don't think he's that strong of a fighter. I mean, he's a good boxer. He has the height. He has the long reach. But I've seen him get knocked out, and it's scary. I've seen him get hit like really good, and if he gets hit like that with Maidana, he'll get hurt. But anyways, if you guys could kindly just share what you think about the fight, whoever, some boxing fans don't even look up any other boxers except only the popular ones and the only ones that the media talks about most of the time. But if you're a boxing fan and you know about this fight, I want to just hear what you guys have to say about it and just share your thoughts so we can just have like a little discussion about it. But anyways, yeah, I think that Maidana will win the fight. But then again, I could be wrong because I don't think that I don't know. It's a really interesting fight. I don't think neither fighters could afford to lose that fight. Honestly, the way boxing is happening right now, that's why it's interesting fight. So there you have it. Thanks for listening, and share your thoughts and if you like, subscribe or rate, whatever. I don't really mind. I'm just sharing my thoughts anyways. All right, later.